Peterson of Cascade High School in Everett, Washington, and I have a strong passion for the environment. There are a lot of factors that go into environmental protection, and I'm sure science professionals, many of you already know them. Today, I'd like to focus on the environmental impact of factory farming. When people think of protecting the environment, they think of recycling, using less gas, and disposing of trash properly. However, I've been really surprised to find how few people know about the impact of animal agriculture on this earth over the last few years. Factory farms emit more than 50% of the total greenhouse gas emissions on this planet. These emissions come mostly directly from the animal in the form of methane gas, and some from transportation of the meat and dairy products after being raised and slaughtered. Compare that to an approximate 26% of greenhouse gas emissions from cars. If you thought that taking an extra long drive the other day was bad on the environment, think about what was on your plate for dinner last night. Along with greenhouse gas emissions, animal agriculture occupies an absurd amount of land. Approximately 30% of the Earth's land is occupied by animals for food production. 30%. This causes an incredible amount of deforestation, which is another huge factor of climate change, since, with every tree that falls, more carbon dioxide is released into the atmosphere, adding to the depletion of the ozone layer. The Smithsonian Institution has determined that about 7 football fields of land are dozed every minute to make room for animal agriculture, and I'll just let that point speak for itself. If my previous points have not already done the trick, perhaps my final point will get your attention. Water. The amount of water that it takes to raise a single pound of meat is 96 times the amount of water that it takes to raise 1 pound of wheat. It takes 2,400 gallons of water to raise a single pound of beef. Let's compare this to a single hamburger. A typical hamburger is maybe a quarter pound or so, is that right? So if this is true, your hamburger patty alone, not even considering the rest of what makes up your burger, takes 600 gallons of water to produce. With the increasing human population and the lack of clean, pure drinking water available, I'd be very concerned if you weren't worried by this fact. Not to mention that a lot of the waste product from the farmed animals is disposed of in an unsafe, unsanitary manner, by being dumped into waterways that kill off water life and pollute our drinking water. I hope that I can spread my awareness of these facts in a way that people understand. I usually don't even get the chance to enlighten people because they hear the word vegan and they get weirded out. However, the trend of vegan diets is becoming more and more popular, so maybe people should recognize that there is a reason. We have one home, one place to stay, and one place where we may raise future generations. I hope to be an influence of change and see this world make positive changes to protect our planet. Thank you.